Welcome back, everybody. This is Danny Code, and this is looking like old Rusty over here. We must replace some of these. Anyways, this is Danny Code, and we're continuing on with our Mashinky ERA 5 playthrough. And in this episode, we're going to concentrate on traffic control, I think. We have a few issues, not really issues, big issues, but I want to get them before they become big issues. We have, for example, we have this lockup over here. So I want to take this section, I'm going to press pause real quick here. I want to take this section and I want to put some side rails on it. We already have a few small side rails, like these over here, but they're small, but we're gonna add to these. So we're gonna add to these side rails here, like this here, and we're gonna continue them on at least on one direction here, and probably continue them on because this corridor I think is gonna get pretty busy. We already have some side rails here as well, so I'm going to go ahead and make this whole section here a little bit more efficient by doing that. And as you can see, we have a ton of oil here still, and we don't have a ton of oil over here at our refinery. Yeah, we have like zero. So our refinery is just sitting here going, "Hey guys, where's the oil?" So we're gonna go ahead and after we put the side rails on, then we're gonna make sure that we have enough engines going back and forth to deliver the proper amount of stuff. So, okay, I'm gonna do a little time lapse here, and I'll be right back. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I put in all the tracks that I think I need as far as that side of the side rails. We're going to put side rails on the other side as well. But as long as we put them, as long as we have at least one side of side rails, that does help as well. Oh, I forgot this little section here. Might as well put that in. Just like so. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Let's try that again. Oops. Alrighty. So all we gotta do is signal this thing up. Let me press pause one more time because I think this train is a little stuck because there's something in this block that won't let him go, and I think it's him because yeah, it's weird. So alright, so let's signal this up a little bit. I left the signals off because I want to do that with you guys here as well. So let's signal. Oops, signal, Dan, signal. Damn. Okay. So I'd like to put in pretty much at every crossing. Since there's one here, I'm not going to put one after this crossing here, or this junction. But this one, so we're going to put one after, going that way. One here, basically at every little crossing, so we don't get any, so it has an option to go other places. And I don't think we need one in the middle here. I think we're fine there. It's just a little short little run. I'd like to put one after, before and after tunnels, but as long as this one's pretty close, that's fine. We're gonna have another close one here, so that's fine as well. And that's close enough to that one. You don't want to overdo it with signals. Although you do need as you know the signals you need, right? We can definitely put one here, coming out of the tunnel. Okay, so now he should be able to go. See, there's something else in that block. I want to just kind of put one in the middle here. That's a short enough stretch, I think. It's way more than 8, but I mean I think that's a short enough stretch there that we can just leave that alone. We can put one in the middle here. As you can see, by the way, I gave it 2 ways to come out of the forest. I gave it this way to come out, so in case it needs to go this direction here. So basically, because if it took this route to come out, it could never go this direction. Although, you know, saying that, I can actually just, you know what, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do this. So another part of these junctions, of these crossings like this, is that you can actually put in this section here as well. So that alleviates the need for this, and I think that's the best, that's better than actually leaving this in. So basically, let's just delete this. So basically what's going to happen here, get this little bit in the middle here, is that they're going to come in this way, right? And then they're going to come out going that way. And now they have an option to either go through the tunnel and on this way, so over this big old junction here, or if it wants to go to the left here, it can actually hop onto this rail and go to the left. So I like that better. I like that a lot better, actually. I'm surprised I didn't think about that, but let's go ahead and signal this little junction up here. And yeah, that looks good. I like it. That's much better. Because you don't want too many crossings jamming things up. So he still has, why does he still have, he should be able to go. I don't know why this signal is, that's weird. Huh. Okay, anyways, that signal wasn't updating for some reason. It was still red. Okay, so let's let everybody go. I think everybody can actually go now. There we go. So that should be good. And I might as well go ahead and put in the other side of that, right? So let's flatten this out just a little bit, so we can do the same thing here. So stuff going that way can actually go and take this, so it doesn't have to go through this junction at all. Oh, I like it. There we go. And just another one here. Beauty. So that's like a fully functional junction for a T-junction, except for the going across this way on the other side. But this side, going in this direction, trains have pretty much every option imaginable to go through here. I usually use bridges going over, but I like the tunnels sometimes as well. So I use tunnels this time, but maybe I'll do bridges next time, I don't know. So yeah, so let's go continue on putting in our signals here. So there we go. And we definitely need signals here, here, and here. And also right before that. There we go. Beauty. This is a pretty long little stretch here, so let's just put a signal here because we know we're going to need it. Here. That's fine. Probably should have put that up one, but that'll do. And let's just kind of put one right in the center here somewhere. That's kind of centerish there. There we go. That works. And by the way, when it's passing by a station, I could put another station here, which would be fine. But this is just kind of like a pass-through, and I gave it these little side rails here so it can switch. So it can switch between here and here, just in case the station gets too busy. It can just take this rail here with no station on it. So there's a little crossover here. And I put them on each side of the station. So, there we go. I'm trying to learn that. I'm trying to learn the shortcut keys. I really am. So it's F to put on the regular signals, U, the key U to put on the chain signals. Alright. So that looks good. So that's one section of side rail done. Pretty much. So let's go ahead and buy our oil trains now, because we are still looking like we have a ton of oil over here, and we're still looking, probably we still don't have a lot of stuff over here. You know, I could probably also have it so these guys can exit this way as well, just to put them on that side rail. I wonder how that'll work. You know what, I'm going to do a little experiment. Are you guys ready for a little experiment? I think that's what we're gonna do. So I'm just gonna, let's see here. How's the best way to do this here? Just kind of like that. Should be fine. And I just want to join these two up, like so, like so. Oh yeah, he's already using it. He's like, yeah, I'll use that. Say hell yeah. So that'll give him a way to exit there. So I wonder if that's gonna really work. Because sometimes you do that and you're like, oh, it's working, and then it stops working. But yeah, maybe that'll alleviate some of the traffic over here. The traffic coming out. I almost want to do it so they can just come in this way and just go out that way. Kind of like the situation when we had over here in the forest. So kind of like this situation here. Yeah, I think that'll work. You with me? Alright. So what do we got? Train 42 has... What's going on with you? Oh, you are... What's going on? So do I need to upgrade the station? I do need to upgrade the station. Oh... Alright, let's do that real quick. Let's go ahead and do our upgrade. We need to go ahead and buy... No, I didn't want the train, I wanted the station. There we go. I got everything open now. Oh, we don't have a lot of stuff. So let's go ahead and buy a signal box first, I guess. We'll stick you on... What is going on? Alright, Signal box. There we go. Put you there. Then go ahead and buy a little bit of station so you can get out of there. He's like going back and forth, really trying hard to get out of there. There he goes. Sorry about that, buddy. So yeah, I like it. That's cool. He's gonna come under the tunnel and go his own little way. I like it. I think we need signal in here as well. Looks like we got this bit of track. Yeah. So let's get a little bit of signaling in there. Just right here should be good. There we go. Yeah, it's working pretty good. I like it. Okay, so engines, and I think we're going to use... Let's use some Sashas. I think, because these burn oil, and we're doing oil, so it makes sense that they are going to burn oil. .307, yeah, these are... Well, these trains can haul a lot. So that's about it. So we have 754. So if we put on one more, we will go over. But this is length. Oh, it's 0.5. Almost. It's almost. If that was just a little bit shorter, we can put it. We can put at least one more hatch on there. But I think this is good. So let's go ahead and give this guy orders to go from. Where are we here? Our oil. Oil wells here. And then I think we need to upgrade that station as well. And we're going over here. Start him on his way. And I'm going to go ahead and duplicate him at least one more time, I think. So let's go ahead and go into our depot again and just duplicate you, beauty, and start him on his way. And there he goes. So that's 2 of these guys going. So I think, I don't know, we may have to put on some more. I mean, this oil well is really like outputting some a lot of oil. So I think it could probably handle a few more. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so with that though, we have we're gonna have a lot more refined oil to deliver over here. And I may just, you know what, I think I'm going to put on another. Yeah, but see, I can't. I mean, I can. Indecision here. I know, I think for now we should be fine. So let's go ahead and buy a couple new trains and have them deliver the refined oil here. And if this station gets a little too busy, then we can deal with it then. This station, what do we have all our extensions? No, we can use some extensions here. So signal box, first and foremost. Freight station, most definitely. Definitely need, do a restaurant as well. Might as well, right? Just stick that there. Looks good to me. Storage building in deedly doodly. Put that there. Okay, so that should be good. And with that other signal box, we can actually extend the platform. As we do. Oh, we can only extend it one. Oh, it's because I put this here. So it's really stretching the how much catchment I can have. But and this is really the only mod I have is this extra signal box, so I'm going to put that on there, and that really does expand the catchment a lot more. So okay, so let's go ahead and put on the rest of our station here. Might as well put on 2 more, why not? Alright, so as you can see, the catchment is huge, so it's getting definitely most of the town. Still not getting these goods, or the shop here. Oh well. In this one building, that's alright. That is fine. What I'm going to do though is I think I'm going to kill that and then extend the road out, so maybe it'll grow on this side as well, which would be grand, right? Just do something like that right there, and we're gonna have to come back and visit this and see what happens, because I'm really kind of curious. I hate deleting buildings though in a town, because then, you know, like, that reduces the town by 1 and you don't get as much passengers and whatever, but that's fine. Okay, so what's it doing? Oh yeah, some refined oil trains now, and we will also use, because we got enough refined oil, so let's go ahead and put on a couple more Sashas, and or at least 1 more. Let's see what we get with 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boy, those are heavy. 515, so 61. We can definitely put 1 more on. Yeah, looks good to me. Alright, so let's go ahead and just stick that up there for now and give him orders to go from our favorite refinery over here. It's our favorite because it's our only one so far. Alright, let's go from there to our factory. It's a factory town. Alright, so let's start him on his way. And he's looking beautiful. Very nice. You know, this poor farmer. He had trains going through his poor field here. Interestingly enough, I was thinking about that. I was building something else, and I was going like, why are we even allowed to do that? It should be that we can't, like, if there's a farm there, that's like off limits to build on. But I don't know. I appreciate that I can do it here, so it's fine for now. But it'd be interesting. I think it would make it more interesting, is if there was some parts of the map that were off limits to build on, other than, like, you know, having buildings there in the way, but like farms and things like that, there's certain properties that you can't build on. That would be kind of cool. Okay, so I'm gonna keep a keen eye on here, because we have all these oil burning trains. So if this and it is kind of going down a little bit, so you know what, I'm gonna put on maybe 1 more, but instead of the Sasha, I'm going to use the Bangle. I'm gonna put 1 more Bangle train for, how are we doing on oil? 1 more Bangle train on for the oil. How are we doing? So we still got quite a bit here. Definitely not as much as we did have. So it's halved, but that's okay, because there is another oil well very close to another station that I have, but it's kind of far away. But it looks like we have, yeah, I think we should be fine. Still going to keep a pretty keen eye on it, though. It is going down, but I hopefully, once this train starts, our new oil train starts delivering, because he has 132, so that's huge, right? And hopefully, yeah, because we have 17, we only have 17, so we need, so do we have all the extensions that we need? No, we don't. Why don't we have more extensions? Definitely want more extensions here. What is going on? Because now we have a ton of oil being delivered. Alright, so those are the extensions. So that should get our refined oil production up more. So when this train comes around, we'll have enough to fill it up. Fill it up. Yeah, we got a pretty good amount there. Got 86 out of 132. Yeah, so that. Yeah, I think we're good there. Okay, so I'm gonna put in an extra stations here. I'm gonna do that, and I'll be right back. I'm gonna do a little time lapse. I'll be right back. Alright, so that should do it, I think. So that should help out a lot. So that gives them a lot more options to, if they're going to pass through, they can pass through, or they can stop at the station, either way, but that gives them a ton of more options. That's a lot like the one station we did down here. This is a little different looking, but same deal. And this one seems to be working pretty well, actually. So I see no issues with that. So hopefully we won't get any more jam ups over here. I know this looks like way confusing, but I think it looks pretty cool, actually, to be honest. I think it looks proper. Proper railroad. So, all right. So let's see how we're doing. I don't think a lot of time passed because I had to pause there for a little while. But let's see how we are progressing in this area here now that we have a good amount of new side rails going on. Okay, so here we have, so we have a ton of oil and we're producing it like bandits. And it looks like our oil token production is actually going up. I am actually slightly impressed. Yeah, this is like churning and burning over here. I think we can actually do maybe one more refined oil train. Maybe let's see what the numbers are when this last one comes in here. Yeah, so maybe not, because now it's like really low. Yeah, this is like churning and burning over here though, so it's nice. All right. So I think we're gonna leave it there. We got a ton of side rails in, and then we gotta upgrade some of these trains. They're getting a little freaking old. But we got a ton of side rails, and we upgraded that section over there, over in this. You can't see it, but it's over there. I promise you. We upgraded that as well. So I think we're looking super good, and I think in the next episode we will be able to go into the next era. We can definitely afford it as far as money tokens, and then we can do oil tokens, and I think we're gonna have to get our steel tokens up a little bit, but we can afford that as well. So I think we're gonna go into Era 5 into our next episode. So yeah, get excited. I am. Can't you tell? Alright guys, so we're going to leave it there, and I hope you liked the episode, and if you did, give it a thumbs up. If you want to be notified when there's more out, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit the bell icon, and you will be. Alright guys, thanks for coming along for the ride. This is Dana Code. Bye for now.